I want you to look carefully at the soldier's face. The horror of death can be seen in his eyes. Ukraine continues its FPV drone operations without slowing down. Even though the soldiers took up their weapons to defend themselves until the last moment, it was of no use. According to the information received by Ukrainian intelligence, an attack would be carried out on Ukraine with Russian armored vehicles and Russian tanks. Knowing that Russia would be disappointed if it sent its troops in en masse, it applied guerrilla tactics and tried to infiltrate in small units. But here too, the Ukrainian Air Force came into play and reacted quickly to the intelligence it received and neutralized the enemy. As you can see in the images you are watching, Ukraine uses FPV drones very effectively to destroy tanks that are 100 times their cost, volume, and armor. If possible, they hit tanks and armored vehicles from an open area. If they cannot find it, if the target is a vehicle, they target the engine compartment. In short, they destroy tanks by using drones like snipers from their weakest points. The two soldiers who were left out in the open entered Ukrainian territory perhaps willingly, or perhaps because they were forced to, with Putin's manipulation, but they forgot about the FPV drone danger that awaited them in Ukraine, and they were neutralized by these drones. If you want Ukraine to win, subscribe to the channel, and let's make our voice heard all over the world. Join our growing community. The troops, who received a Russian military intelligence officer hiding in a bunker, immediately set to work and went after the soldier. Here you can see exactly how the soldier is trying to escape for his life. The soldier, whose location was determined after long efforts, was neutralized. In addition, many ruined houses used by the Russians as shelters and ammunition depots were also destroyed. Unlike the shelter, here we see a soldier trying to hide in a previously dug trench by covering it with boards. But let's see what happens. Look how similar it is to the animation here. The trench hit by the drone is rebuilt and then hit again. In our current video, there is a soldier left alone in Ukrainian territory. He is in an open area and does not know what to do. He is unaware that he will be neutralized by a drone soon. Ukrainian troops do not always act on the intelligence they receive, and sometimes they neutralize targets that catch their eye during patrols. And we see that in this video. By the way, I know you already liked the video, but let me remind you not to forget to like it. Let's continue. U.S. State Department spokeswoman Tammy Bruce reiterated the Washington government's statement that diplomacy, not war, is the key to ending the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. We are also curious about your opinions on this issue. Do you think the solution is war or diplomacy? In these images from the 63rd Mechanized Brigade, Russian soldiers hiding in the Donetsk forest are detected and neutralized. Now, while everyone is watching the war in Ukraine and Russia from afar, I want to talk about something. Russia continues to attack Ukraine in this way, but how long can this last? How much longer can Russia's economy handle this? As you know, Russia is subject to oil, gas, and banking sanctions from the West. But Russia can withstand this because it is somewhat self-sufficient, and it is trying to make up for its shortcomings with countries in the East, such as China. The depreciation of the ruble has been going on for a long time, and the purchasing power of the general public has decreased, which is why this is causing a general decline in morale in the country. In addition, even if Russia's economy is strong, it seems that there will be an ammunition shortage because it does not have the US and EU behind it like Ukraine does. T-62 tanks have been removed from storage, but how long will these tanks be able to last? Will the ammunition support it receives from North Korea and Iran be enough to cover the critical deficiencies? Even if all the material problems are solved and people act as if Russia has endless soldiers, Russia's human resources are also in trouble. Especially with the decreasing young population around the world, Russia is trying to maintain human support to some extent through prisons and compulsory military recruitment. But of course, it can't always go on like this. Russia seems to have a hard time fighting against HIMARS and FPV drones without Western chips. Drones and Lancets from Iran can fill their places to some extent. But what will be done when the stocks run out? There are three options before us. Either Russia will hold on for another 3 years, or the stockpile will decrease significantly towards the end of 2025, and the front will be lost. In the worst-case scenario, there is a nuclear threat weapon, but no one wants this to happen, not even the Russians. I wish the war to end as soon as possible. This is the effect of the bomb drop last night in the sky. To summarize, it seems like Russia has no more strength to resist. Don't forget to follow us and like for more videos like this, and leave your valuable comments below. I will answer all of them.